everybody, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4. So, we're doing the crossbow rounds right now, and we're checking in on this situation. Mr. Southwark, we have an order to detain you for duration of the war. From this moment forth, you will be treated as a prisoner of war. Do you have any questions? I thought I was allowed one-day reprieve. That's right, he still needs time to think. Is this woman your partner? Don't tell me you're planning to leave together and seek asylum in a neutral country. No, that's not it. Let me make myself clear. You have two options remaining. Stay and be detained at His Majesty's pleasure with the other POWs. Refuse and you'll be shipped back to Calvert by force. I know it's a hard decision to make, but we've given you all the time we can. You'll only make it worse by stringing it out any longer. Leave or remain, which will it be? Alright. I've decided I'll stay. You can take me to the, detainment center. Only, can you give me a moment to say goodbye? Make it quick. Southwark? Janet? Well, what can you do? They're being pretty rough with him. Yeah, I don't like it. Be that as it may, we can't afford to interfere here. I'm sorry, Janet. I promise I'll return someday. I know. I'll be right here to welcome you back when you do. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along, move along. Assholes. They're lucky Patri wasn't here. I'm from your ferry originally. I went home for a while when Crossbow got its independence. It was good to see my family and tell them I was safe, but it felt like running away. So I came back. This is my home now, and I'm staying put. It's the least I can do for all the friends I have here. I need to pay them back for all they've done for me over the years. It sounds obvious, but we're getting more and more customers with ties to the military. What with all the requisitioning of supplies, our sales have gone... Wait, didn't you say this already? Oh, stupid. Just citizen. Don't care. Anyway, to West Street now. Well, actually, I should be going to West Street last. Yeah, I should be going there last. Because it's on the way back to the side quest. Aslo rushed on home just now. We were on our way back when he got a message saying his brother came down with some kind of fever. He arranged for the medicine to be sent on ahead, so everything should be fine. For a former delinquent, he sure cares about his family. He's a curious fellow. Gotta get this guy as he's running. I could get drafted any day now. Me in the army? Hard to imagine. Would I have to deliver my own draft card? That'd be a cruel twist. He's likely lived here a while. Let's see what he thinks. Excuse me, could we trouble you to answer a question or two for Crossbow Times? Well, I'm no fan of the conscription, but I try to look at the bigger picture. If the Empire were to lose this war, Crossbow would be the first to fall. So using that law to strengthen the army before it gets all started is probably a good idea overall. Maybe. Sorry, I can't really make up my mind, honestly. I wish the whole war would get called off. Not to worry, your opinion matters regardless. I'll put him down as undecided. Nah, damn it. Something about Captain Kate. Didn't mean to talk to him, really. How do you like it, sir? Huh? It's good. Took you long enough to bring it out. Had me worried for a minute. Right, I'll be quicker next time. These days, I really hand Koki the reins when I need a break. I had my doubts, but... Wait a minute. Mekamishi? What's he doing down there? Anyway, Excuse me, would you mind taking a survey for the Crossbow Times? What do you think? Of course I'm against it. Apart from the soldiers, the rest of my customers are gloomy as all get out. They got no spirit, no pride anymore. My noodles must be laminating, getting slurped by such sad sacks. Right, that's just what I mean, thank you for your time. That one's against. What, did they upset Colin? What did you do, Megamishi? Me, he. Welcome, one and all. This boat will take you to a fantastical wonderland. I only came to live here recently, but I wouldn't change it for that world. I hope you all have a fun time. Wow, that's their new mascot character, Megamishi. They debuted that show back at the summer festival. He's supposed to be Mishi's imposter, right? You there, I am not an imposter. I am the genuine real-life Mishi. Jeez, Kurt, get with the program. Sorry about him, Megamishi. We all know you're a legit Mishi too. Me, he. Very good. So long as you understand. We seriously gonna play along with this guy? How you doing, Hayworths? We're planning to have a grand time in Michelin. Maybe we'll get lucky and come across Michette. How can Daddy and Mommy smile at a time like this, pretending they're having fun even though it's not, it's just weird. Oh my, it's been years since we visited the theme park as family. After we were annexed by Erebonia, I just couldn't find myself in the right mood to go. No, now's not the time to think about that. I have to enjoy today to its fullest. I wonder if they're thinking about, well, what I think they're thinking about. Now would not be a good time to reminisce about that. She's not gonna be happy. Customers from the rest of the Erebonia come to Crossbow Clubs looking for something a little different from what they can get back home. Whether I can become the top girl again hinges on whether I find what it is they want to hear. I've been thinking about it so much I feel like my head's going to burst. I think we can safely assume this woman's a local. Excuse me, we're with the Crossbow Times. Could we trouble you for a moment? Well now, I'll admit a lot of the finer points go over my head. It helped me get a lot more customers in the Empire, so that's good. But on the other hand, if the law hadn't been passed, that hussy from the capital wouldn't have come here and stolen my spotlight. I guess, I don't know really. That's alright. Thank you for your time. I'll put her down as undecided. So you've already managed to make enemies of Hayaway. Is it brave or reckless? Hard to say, but you're definitely not a boring group. I get that you're well informed, but it's a little disconcerting just how much you know. Let me guess. Your contact's that freckled hacker kid. That would make sense. Bingo. I buy information from him on a regular basis. Are you leaving now? Take care on the road. Better yet, buy an amulet for safe travel from me. We can hardly exchange a few words without you trying to sell us something. I lost my voice for her completely, didn't I? What did I have before? Looks like, Beam's been settling in nice with those Erebonian-style clubs. Would prefer he not take any of my customers, but, we got different targets anyway. His marks are out for drinks. Mine are to shell out for some extra service. We don't get in each other's way owing to that, see? Are those extra services what I think they are? Yep. Yuna, you're blushing. What a prude. Just like extra services. It's been a year and a half since Crossbow was annexed. I was all for fighting back against the Empire at first, but it's hard to stay angry when wife just carries on like normal. This is probably what it was like for Jirai. Well, will we start thinking of ourselves as Imperial subjects someday like them? Here's a true blue Crossbow citizen. Survey time. Excuse me, we're with the Crossbow Times. Do you have a moment? Well, at first I wasn't worried about it too much, but after seeing so many of my friends have to go back to Calvert after seeing their property here seized, I absolutely can't get behind it. Laws should not exist to protect people. I mean, they should exist to protect people, not punish them. Damn, I'm such an idiot. I see. Thanks for your time. That's one against. We see a lot of Imperial Army soldiers come through here. A lot of them come to blow their hard-earned Mira for some fun. I can't blame them for wanting to enjoy themselves a little. There's no telling what they might... where they might get killed. Wait, what? This guy seems like a local. Let's see if he'll help us out. Pardon me, we're taking a survey for the Crossbow Times. Do you have a moment? Well, aren't you a cutie? Don't you think you're a little young for a place like this? Anyway, the mobilization law, huh? Personally, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's doing wonders for business. What with all the soldiers flooding into the city. I figured I've got to take some advantages of it while I can. I see. Thank you ever so much for your time. That's one for... Huh, I guess now we know not everyone's against it. Alright, we've got 10 question areas filled out, and we asked people from different parts of the city as requested. But what do you make of the results? They were intriguing to say the least. Sure, so we heading back to the editor's office now? No, wait, don't force me back. I didn't want to... Damn it. 5 against, 2 for, and 3 undecided. There's a little more, maybe I should... That's a little more, maybe I should say a little less than I expected. I thought we'd get at least more votes for against 2. It seems people saw it as an escapable reality. Yes, but I think there was something else at play. Oh, you mean that guy? That wasn't the angle we had. Yeah. When I think about it that way, it doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Just like what happened back in Erebonia. It appears it started spreading to Crossbow. The Great Twilight. I've heard rumors, but I'd hoped that that was all they were. Looks like we can't hide from the truth anymore. Thank you so much for pitching in. This has helped give me a better grasp of what's going on. I should have known I could count on Class 7. Maybe I'll have more work for you in the future. I'm glad we could help. Best of luck with your article. I really didn't want to finish that yet. Always important to have a drink with you when you do stuff like this. I really respect manager Rectitia's strong beliefs and ability to take action. She stays cool through any crisis. She really inspires courage in the rest of us staff. On top of that, she always makes sure to give the staff a supportive working environment. That lets us feel our job is worth doing. Working for her has been a pleasure and a privilege. Alright, the rooms are clean and the beds are made. Time to tackle the communal spaces and the laundry. The gentleman staying in the deluxe room is some kind of special guest. Aaron's told us to keep an eye on him, but what exactly are we to look out for? He be a sleazy pervert. I could use some company. What do I have to do to get a hostess up in here? I've always had people to handle that stuff for me before. It's such a drag. Whatever. This place is funded by the Heimdall Bank, which means I basically own it. Maybe I'll get one of those maids to join me for the evening. Ugh, you disgust me. Oh, Doris has certainly made strides in her progress. She's gotten used to the job. There's really nothing more for me to teach her. Now as for Mr. Dario, who's staying in the deluxe room. His father, the president of the Heimdall Bank, has asked me to see to it that Dario keeps out of mischief. Should Dario cause any problems, we will notify his father at once. Per the government's orders, We had to move our account from the IBC to the Heimdall Bank. We also had to suspend any networking events and related activities we had with Calvert, even the small-scale ventures. But we're still holding on to our sense of identity. We don't want to become another faceless Imperial Hotel. We're working on finding ways to stand out. Right, oh wait, you had names, yeah. We'll be there. Not snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night will stop us. See, Portia and I come here whenever we have any free time. We've known each other for years. We're not just friends, we're kind-hearted spirits. We're kindred spirits. Comrades in arms. It's been 1 year and 10 months since I last saw Ilya on stage. I kept track. I was thinking of visiting her at St. Ursul, but some people are saying she's been moved someplace else. No, what am I thinking? A true fan would have given her the space she needs to recover in peace. I should concentrate on cheering the other troop members on until she's well enough to dance again. Most of our Conceal's key members are on hiatus. What a shame. I thought this would finally be my chance to see them perform. But would their shows satisfy a discerning opera-goer such as me? Living in Heimdall has given me very high standards after all. Recall may have been questionable, but that's not the part I liked. Then again, this place did used to be the City of Sin, and it does still have kind of a similar vibe. Though it was probably a lot more fun around here when the Mafia was in charge. Not really. Yeah, nothing like a trip to the casino to blow off some steam. RF gave me a raise, so I got that much more to gamble with. Win or lose, you gotta take all on the nose. Betting more than you can afford, giving it just one more shot, crap like that'll land you in the right poorhouse. I'm responsible when it comes to money. I always leave a little aside, to pay for my drinks. Can't tell you're responsible or just planning out a different way to destroy your money. Oh wait. It's only a short time, but it's gonna be 10 mirror well spent. Crossbow may be part of the Empire now, but it doesn't change how we treat our customers from Calvert. At least it wouldn't be if we still had most of them stopped frequenting the place after the government's latest proclamation. I don't like it, but that's just how it is now. You gotta know when to take risks and when to be careful. Sometimes greedy is good, but it also might be better to quit while you're ahead. There's no sunfire way to make those decisions. A lot of it is just instinct. If you really want to know someone, you should see how they act at a casino. That's actually very insightful. Huh? Who are you thinking about? Me? Like I need to ask. Hey, don't tell anyone, but Mr. Drake's got an interesting past. He still winces when he sees law enforcement. I guess that explains why he's so well connected. Make sure you don't make him mad, okay? Got it. I like the sound of this guy. There used to be this other regular, an older guy called Rick. But he quit after he lost his knack for the SWATs. Plus his old lady was giving him grief for coming by so often. It's a crying shame. Talking to him always cheered me up. Yeah, well, was he in the right state of mind, though? Listen up, Robinson. A man's gonna... Wait, we already did this. Wait. Oh, no, it is different, but... Okay. Is it just me, or are you more confident these days, You've been blessed with good friends, just like Randy was. Thanks. Speaking of Randy, is it true you were holding onto his assault rifle? Yeah, it's the second time he's asked me to keep it safe for him. I'm glad I was able to get it back to him. Instructor Randolph must trust you very much. A custom weapon from the Black Workshop isn't the sort of thing that can be left with just anyone. We're both good for nothings. Maybe that's why I sympathize with him. Of course, I would have preferred to return it to him in person. Let's all go out for drinks next time I see him. It'll be his treat. Man, as long as I don't have to pay, that sounds great. Allie and I will just have a couple of milkshakes. A milkshake. I've heard of these, but I have no first-hand experience with this product. weather. Very good. Very good indeed. We need to go to Arkansas. Oh, I was about to leave the entertainment district without going there. Let's go. Wait a minute. What am I missing? Hold on. Hold on. Yes, the jazz bar. I still need to go in there. It's kind of hard to see. Ever since Crossbow became part of the Empire, we've been renting out this theater to different tropes from time to time. Even then, we're still just barely covering expenses. Keeping this place open isn't easy on any of us. Even the performers are pitching in with duties the crew would usually handle. I can only hope no one ends up worrying themselves sick. It's my responsibility as theater manager to do everything in my power to support them, and I plan to do just that. Oh, yep. So Sally, how's that piece you've been working on? It's fine. It should be ready by the time we get to our next stop on the tour. Oh, what are you all doing here? Did something happen? No, not at all. I just wanted to check in on you. You mentioned that you were on tour. That sounds like a lot of work. Well, sure, but it's nothing we can't handle, especially when you consider everything Ilya and Risha are going through. Compared to that, touring is just a walk in the park. Sully. Anyway, the guys you're going up against even gave Void and Risha a run for their money. Look out for yourselves, okay? Right. Thank you for your concern. Alrighty then. So, I'm just gonna fast travel to this bar. $10 mirror well spent? These back alleys used to be the heart of Crossbell, back when they still called it the City of Sin. Plenty of groups were willing to snatch the land up, but they backed off once the government took control of it. I just had to. Doesn't seem like they have any major plans for it at the moment, though. That said, all it takes is one decision to have the whole area changed up and redone. Oh, that's a challenge. Hold on. This town just wouldn't be the same without this place. Where else has such an attentive bartender I've never even have to tell you my order? You always know. I wouldn't do that for just anyone, Sandra. Ah, geez, it's actually starting to hurt because I'm doing it so much. Hold on, just one more. Just had to. What's going on here? Oh wow, is that you, Talulu? Or is that Talulu? Yeah, I think it is Talulu. When did you get back? I was so worried, I haven't heard from you in so long. Yeah, I've been traveling, had a blast. I brought you back some souvenirs. What a relief, you're just as laid back as ever. Well, it's good to see you haven't changed. Welcome back. Thanks, Katrina. It's good to see you too. I don't trust it. There's something behind that. There's nothing but doom and gloom in the news these days. Feels like Crossbell's losing its spirit. So much has happened in the past few years. I don't want to believe in anymore. I don't know what to believe in. About the only time I can truly relax is when I'm enjoying some of these fine baked goods. My phone should be put on low power mode because it's like only at 20%. Time to get to work on our first batch of the afternoon. But it's finally starting to feel better. That's the way things go sometimes. Can't get hung up on it. If you ask me, the best thing would be for everyone to get their feelings out in the open. Not that it's any of my business. See, he agrees with me. Just say you love him. My idea for the new bread I'm making for the final purebred contest is just about finished. It just kind of came together when I thought about what I learned in my 2 years here. It's great to have the chance to bring together everything you've learned and put your skills on display. It seems he's really downplaying what may be his culinary masterpiece. I think your bread's going to be amazing, Oscar. So the bake-off is 2 weeks from now, the same day I depart for the war. It would be incredible if you could stop by, but only if you have the time, of course. We will definitely try. I can't believe Oscar already has an idea for a new dish. At this rate, I'll lose to him again. I have to do something. I don't want it to end like this. Seeing him off without doing something is something I hate to do. Bennett. Yuna, I've decided. This will be the final purebred competition. I'm going to put everything I have into beating Oscar. That's the spirit, Bennett. We've had the opportunity to help you out in the past, so please allow us to cheer for you now as well. Thank you, I'm going to do it this time. I've never gotten one up on Oscar. I can't even count how many times I've cried myself to sleep over it. But I'm going to channel all that frustration into revenge. That'd be the second time Laura has just had that expression while going around here. She's just like, well, okay. My husband has taken umbrage at something Miss Navarre said to him again. At this rate, those two will never stop fighting. I can't bear to see a former statesman fritting away his time while Crossbow is in such dire straits. I cannot believe this. That blasted Mrs. Novash completely dismissed my Orbital network skills. I wish someone would inform her just how impressive his skill touch typing is. If she starts using the Nect, you can bet I won't be teaching her a damn thing. There's this girl Sully who lives up on the 3rd floor. I mistook her for a boy the first time I saw her. She's so rough and vulgar, she's always stomping around like she has someplace to be. Her wardrobe's nothing to write home about either. How did a ruffian end up living in a classy place like this? Just the other day, the trivial old Curmudgeon Levick was raving on about his skill with that horrid orbital network. That may be impressive for commoners, but it's not something I need to be made aware of. That network is nothing more than a silly little toy. My vacation home in Michelin has far more value. I don't like your attitude. Today's lunch came out great. Better get this over to Ark and CL. This time of day, so you'll be starving. I can tell her the laundry's done while I'm at it. Are you related to Sully? Who, me? I wish. No, I'm just the caretaker here. Sully lives all on her own, so I pitch in with her housework every now and then. So she was living with someone else before. Yep, she and Miss Ilya lived together until the accident. We're all just waiting on her to recover at this point. Sully's practicing around the clock to live up to Ilya's expectations. Oh, and having a bunch of fans swarming this place could be a disaster, so don't tell anyone that this is where she lives, alright? Our lips are sealed. Wow, I can't believe I live so close to them. That's something about Sully. Do you really have to go, Daddy? I'm afraid so, Momo. Mommy and I talked about it and decided that's what Daddy needs to do right now. But I'll be fine. I won't actually have to fight anyone, so I'll come home safe and sound. Okay, be careful, alright? Bring some medicine with you just in case. And don't drink the water without boiling it first or you could get sick. My, when did you get to be so grown up, Momo? I'll follow your advice to the letter. You make sure to take care of Mommy for me, okay? Don't bring any more hardship to little Momo, please. Tally's put so much work into finding new lines of supply, but now with the trains out of commission, we're almost relying on trucks for transport. I have a lot to learn before Tally's leaves for camp. I could have asked Harold for advice if he was still around. Mr. Hayworth would come in with some valuable information.